let him ask you.
Don, you fuck up.
Yeah, go ahead, talk to him, realist.
Yeah.
Ask him.
Don, we're
Hey,
so
first off,
on to you, bro. You're
hey,
so
Jeremy,
fun.
do me a favor.
I'm
Do me a
submitting
favor.
so many people.
Hey, 1 second.
Yeah.
Jeremy, tell Realist to pause for 1 second.
I paused him.
Could you ask him, like, if I could address him by his real name?
I had to address him. You don't gotta ask permission for shit like that. You got his real name, go for it.
Hey, Realist, could I address you by your real name? And if so, could you tell me what that is so we can just have a respectful conversation?
Is it Rumpelstiltskin?
Okay. Let's have a chat, Don. All right. First of all, you said you got botted on the launch of your token. That is correct. You did get botted, but you got botted by yourself.
Okay.
Right. So your tokens were not stolen. The LP remains in your control. You just haven't seeded it back in again because you're holding off because you need it.
That is wild. Yeah. That is so wild.
So you're diamonds.
Hey, Don. Someone. All right. I love the fact that someone can come up here with a random name, and we saw what just happened. There's like a group of people, right, together and they're saying, let's start this narrative. We saw it play out firsthand. Jeremy's talking to this guy who I won't talk to because he said some wild things. And it's like, if you did not know what was happening on the blockchain, you would lend some credibility to what they were saying. So do the research. And then like the claim that, oh, you bought it yourself. Why would I put, regardless of him stating that, right?
Jared.
Don, I'm sorry, Troy. I'm sorry. Realist does have a question. I just told these guys, like, if they have a real question, to ask a real question and keep it intellectual with respect. And they agreed with me that they would do that. Realist has a question for you, Don, if you don't mind. Go for it, Realist.
I do have a question. Hey, Don, comparing to what your life was like pre-BBTF and post-BBTF, how many first-class flights have you taken post stealing the LP? Because I know, buddy. I know exactly. And I know Napa was a good flight.
I mean, can we keep it about like the video that you was asking about before?
No. I have a...
And keep it about, the crypto and the SEC and all the real concerns and not like, personal feelings and stuff like that.
That's a fair comment, Jeremy. Don, that video wasn't sliced together, mate. I have a copy of the full video that you posted. Okay,
you have a copy of the full video. That's so crazy. Where'd you get the copy from? What company did the editing? Hey, Jeremy, you can't have your friends come up here and just say whatever they want to say and have this narrative, whatever they want to have, and make all these claims that they want to make and sit behind this profile that says realist. And I can't like literally come after him and be like, hey, I'm going to sue you for defamation because I don't know who the person is. So that's not fair for you to do that.
Brother. Jeremy B, I bumped you down for a moment. Stay in here with me. This is not quite the Safe Moon conversation I was looking to have. Don, I love you, brother. And I can tell you guys, I visited Don Bailey before we launched BBTF, right when we were launching BBTF. And he lives in the same place. He spent his money into this business. He had another business there that has helped fund.
It's okay. This is not like I'm willing to have myself litigated whenever. I'm willing to have that.
Well, buddy, Don, here's the thing. We just want to stay busy innovating and keep showing this family that we're here in the space. Jeremy B, I love you. I love your passion, brother. But I don't want this family night conversation to turn into something else.
Sorry for jumping up here. I just felt very passionate about like today. I was kind of on fire after that comment today. It kind of struck me to my core. I'm going to jump down, Troy. I really appreciate it. And I do want to say this, like guys, moving forward, I am going to try my best to show up to as many spaces as I can. I will continue to block people with fake names, fake profiles who don't have any accountability to what they say from a profile. If you want to be taken seriously, become accountable. And you become accountable by doxing yourselves and make your claim from an undoxed account. I'm okay with that. So, but I really appreciate you, Troy. Thank you so much.
Don, you can't step down now, brother. Hey, how far away is Cam Newton?
I really have to drop down after this. I have to go pick up my dog. So, like I came into this like with a chip on my shoulders, and I know we don't want to hear this stuff, but it's basically been like this, like kind of like my entire life. I grew up in I'll just go balls to the walls with it. So I grew up in a like predominantly like um well-to-do society, like one of the only black guys everywhere I was at. So I was like always like had this like chip on my shoulders, like I gotta be better, I gotta be better, I gotta be better. And then like there were a couple like things that like people in this industry like said that like, you know, one guy from another like project would refer to me as home slice and during something. I was just like, that's crazy. You never referred to anybody else as that. You know, other people acting as if like, you know, like when some people say like, oh, Don Terrius is incompetent. Like it, like there's these little subtle tones that just make me want to be like the best that I can be. Right. I strive to be even greater than like what some people could pass for, like with their mediocrity. Like there are some tokens out here that are just sliding by that people just don't even care about. And at best they're mediocre. And we just have to be that much greater because I decided to put my name on it. And this is something that I've essentially like have grown with, right? Like even when like, you know, this guy was just like, what was your lifestyle before BBTF and what was your lifestyle after BBTF? Like, you don't freaking know what my lifestyle was.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 1. Intermission. Now it's time for satisfaction. Tasty. Refreshing. Exciting. Sophisticated. Beef burgers. Remember, once you're finished, flush, then clean the cinema toilet thoroughly. You'll need to get it right in there. Go on. Round the rim. And under the bowl. And don't forget to wipe underneath the seat. Brushes and gloves are available from the cinema foyer for a £10 deposit. Leave it clean.
Yo, this song's called Going Crazy. I just wrote it like 20 minutes ago. Beat produced by Steve and Chris, All Systems Go production. I hope you like it. Girl, you got just where I need you. Everything I think about when I dream, I need you in the morning laying next to me. Cause girl, you are my pedigree. Ooh, you got me going crazy. Girl, you got just where I need you. Everything I think about when I dream, I need you in the morning laying next to me. Cause girl, you are my pedigree. Ooh, you got me going crazy. It's your swagger, it's your style that really got this baller going wild. All I really want to know is what you really about. Are you down? Do you ride? Do you use your mouth? Sorry, I'm sorry about that.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 1. Intermission. Au revoir.
You don't freaking know what my lifestyle was. If you did know what my lifestyle was, you'd talk to half of those people in 365 who had my phone number and texted me asking for money that I lent them. Like, you know, one of your like primary guys, the reason why he has his moniker is because, you know, I purchased the device that he's wearing on his face all the time. I have come into this to be truly the same person that I was before this, and that was to innovate and that was to do better. Now that BBTF is doing well, my other business is also doing well. And the reason why they're all doing well is because I decided when I came into this that I was going to cut out all distractions and go 100% balls to the wall and make this successfully, like, you know, what I want to turn my career into. Like, I'm going to be in the Web3 space for the rest of my life, regardless of if you like it or not. So,
Facts.
There we go.
Well, Don, I remember before we started BBTF, brother, because we were just getting to know each other. We did that one project before with a crypto company that was giving me some challenges.
Oh, yep.
And you were traveling then, and you were doing things with your uncles and stuff. And now,
rented George
you
Bush's mansion before BBTF. That's the thing.
Yeah.
But we don't like. I don't like. That's the stuff that I don't need to talk about. Like, I don't. It's not about litigating my lifestyle. What it's about is the innovations that we're bringing to this. Like again, somebody who has no accountability, has a fake profile, can say whatever he wants. It's so crazy to me that someone could have their ego hurt behind a fake profile that isn't even tied to their real identity. Like, how does that hurt your ego? Like, the brave ones are out here with their real name, real identity, having face-to-face meetings with people, like really going out here, not using this as a place for a gimmick, not using this as a place to where, you're just coming and like being represented by something you're not. Like, if you truly want to build in a space and you truly want to like do something in the real world, that requires you to go meet with companies. That requires you to fly, sit down, sit in the boardrooms. And you're not sitting in a boardroom as realist. You're sitting in a boardroom as insert realist's real name, right? You're not sitting in there as like insert any fake person's name. Like, you're in there as your real person. And if you're going to run a business and you're going to run it the right way, like, your name has to be on the business. And I'll co-sign that every single day. Like, you don't have accountability if you can't be identified.
Facts. All right, Don, you said you had to step down. Remember, we've got that the BBTF promise. We had it here tonight that we're working hard every day for the benefit of our holders in Web3. And Don Bailey and I and our whole core team, that's our promise to our holders and the Safelin family. We want you guys to be proud of us, and we do that every day by our actions. So, Don, go do whatever you're going to do. Lovely. Hopefully, we've got some speakers to come up, and would love to hear from the family, see what's going on.
That's all, folks.